FM weather. Mostly sunny today with temperatures approaching 80 and a south wind 10 to 15. Mostly clear overnight. The overnight temperature 55 to 62, south wind at 10. It'll be near 80 again Tuesday, mostly sunny. And a chance of showers and thunderstorms Wednesday night and the Thursday, partly to mostly cloudy. Highs in the 70s, lows in the 60s. Your life, your music, we're KLEK 102.5 FM.
From Feature Story News in Washington, I'm Kate Fisher. Sri Lanka has been placed under a nationwide curfew as the government responds to a string of deadly bomb attacks. The US is to end sanctions waivers for countries that import Iranian oil. And a comedian is on course to become the next president of Ukraine.
It's 9:01.
KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. It's now time for Community Conversations, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place, while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday to you. I hope that you're having a great start to your day. You're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. My special guests today are from Fullness of Joy Ministries. I have Miss Dinah Marshall and Miss Shanika Brandon. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
All right, so today we're going to have a wonderful conversation about something that has been an ongoing event. This is now in honor of late co-pastor. They changed the name to the Susan W. Rogers Empowering Women's Conference. So I know that has to make Bishop's heart just proud that you all are honoring her in that way.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
And just, the work that she has given to the community and to the church alone, why not honor such a wonderful person?
Right.
All right, and so this is going to take place April 26th.
Absolutely.
Starting April 26th.
April 26th through April 28th.
That is this Friday.
Okay. And what time does it start on Friday?
I think our evening service will begin at 7 p.m.
Okay. All right, and so let's just kind of go all through the program, all through the conference, and talk about each speaker and what people can really expect. But let's start from the beginning of the theme. So tell us the theme of this year's conference.
This year's conference is moving forward.
Okay.
As everyone knows, we celebrated the transition of our First Lady. She went home to be with the Lord because she was ready to, not for any other reason, let's be clear. And so now we have picking up the pieces, and now it's time to move forward. You know, when, who was it? Moses died, the people mourned him because they couldn't find him. But they mourned him, and then they went on about their way.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing. We miss her dearly, but we intend to honor her and keep her legacy alive.
Okay. I'm sure she'll be very proud of all the work and dedication that you all are putting into making this a wonderful event. Want to really stress not just for women. So can you highlight?
Oh yeah, that's very important. So this conference, of course, is the Empowering Women Conference. However, we are very excited this year and every year to invite men to also register for our conference. The ladies worked really hard this year to make sure they had bags, and little nice goodies when they register. So we are definitely encouraging men to register. And there's going to be something there for them this year.
All right. So yes, women and men, if you're in I can't use my words today. If you're married, a couple, come on out and enjoy the word, enjoy the speakers, and go back home and discuss and apply what you have learned.
Right.
All right, so let's go through the first night. Who's going to be the speaker for Friday night?
None other than our Bishop Adrian Rogers. He's gonna open the conference up for us, and I'm so excited about that because he's our bishop, and if anybody knew, understood, embrace First Lady's vision for this conference, it would be her better half, which is Bishop. And so because of that, we wanted him to just grace us with his presence and his thoughts, and just to give us a lead on, how to move forward, because he's learning how to move forward too. So,
right. We're in this process together.
We're all in this. Amen. And that's so crazy because we're family, and so we've really embraced that, especially during this time. So just kind of wanted to hear his voice and catch his vision and glean from his wisdom as we do just that moving forward.
And he said that he was going to be talking about the power of a woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's all he gave you.
That's it. It was like a little teaser.
That's it. You got to be there if you
That
want to
was the
hear
bait.
what about the power of a woman.
Right.
Come on out.
And for those of you who have heard Bishop speak, he brings an excellent word no matter what he's talking about.
Absolutely.
He brings it in a very nurturing and kind, but yet intelligent and impactful manner. Like, you're going to leave with something. You're going to leave feeling something from what he has given you. So really want to encourage you all to register and come on out. I want to say good morning to Mrs. Christy Mathis-Conaway. And
Hey, Christy.
Good morning, Christy.
And Mrs. Etoya Thompson-Barnes.
Hey, my Barnes.
Christy says, an outstanding speaker and an outstanding man with the word from God to help us along the way. Thank you so much for that.
Another thing I want to encourage is that of course we encourage registration. That that just kind of helps us to help with the offset some of the costs for the conference. But another thing that was First Lady's heart was, if you can't register, don't let that stop you from coming.
Right.
Okay.
Don't let that stop you from getting something that you need from God. So, and I promise that we have covered this conference in prayer. We've been diligent about that, so we are very confident that God is going to meet us here. So if you have something that you need from God this weekend, please don't allow not having the funds to register to stop you from being there. Okay. We want you to come. Now, we want you to operate in integrity. Hello, somebody. Let's operate in integrity.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you can register, please do.
All
Amen.
right.
But
Consider it a seed.
yeah, absolutely.
You sow?
A small seed for what you're going to get from the weekend. So,
And so can you go ahead and tell everyone that's listening how much is the registration fee?
okay, registration is $30.
Okay.
And you can actually register even throughout the weekend. You can register Friday night. You can register Saturday, and you can also register Sunday morning.
Okay.
And one of the perks to our registration is for those people who do register, you get an opportunity in our raffle or door prize. Excuse me, not raffle.
And they are no joke. I heard we have a Coach bag.
Oh no, several. I thought we had more. Is it just
we have
one?
some bags, and we do have a Coach bag.
Oh,
Is how I understood it.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Fullness. Y'all listening. So listen, and I'm a recipient of one of those Coach bags from a few conferences back. Listen. In my mind, First Lady gave me that bag. She bought it while they were on vacation to California. So I just tell people, my First Lady gave me that. But it's really nice. And it's the real deal. We don't do the fake. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, and they have other stuff too.
Okay.
They have, so the gift bags that come along with registration, they're always packed with goodies that women and men can find helpful. I saw some of the stuff for the men.
Oh, yeah.
They're hooking them up this year. I'm just saying.
It's going to be
Lorinda
dapper.
Lorinda Lockhart, Elder Lorinda Lockhart, is spearheading women's conference this year. She's now over the women's ministry.
Yeah.
And she has worked hard and diligently to make sure First Lady's legacy lives on and to make sure she represents the kingdom of God.
Right.
She's doing things with integrity, and she has worked hard to make sure we have good goodie bags and the door prizes are good. It's going to be amazing, and I encourage all of you all to come out.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to also say good morning to Coach Officer Victoria Evans. And Toya says, "Good morning, ladies." And Christy says, "I'm the winner. I'm a winner for the door prizes. The Conways are winners."
Okay, you better speak it into
existence. That's right.
She said Chris is gonna win with the men.
All right.
Okay,
All
Christy,
right.
do your thing.
By faith, sis. By faith.
And good morning to Mr. Ian Buchanan.
Hey,
Good morning, Ian.
So has Christy been known to win multiple times?
Christy has been known to be very optimistic.
Yes, vocal yet optimistic about her goals. You know what I'm saying? You have to affirm what you want. And she's made an affirmation, and we're gonna stand behind it.
We're gonna stand behind you, sis.
I'm with it, because I'm gonna win something.
Me too.
Let me be very clear. Something nice, another bad.
Amen.
All right, she says, "Name it and claim it."
That's it, Christy.
It's Christy.
All right, so you too can get in on one of these goodie bags and get in on the door prize if you register for the conference, which is $30. And again, the money is going back into the ministry, and the ministry does also wonderful things for the community and for the kids of your church, and not just of your church though, but for, again, the community as a whole. So if you would love to know what they do, go check them out. Check out their Facebook page. You always have something going on. I love how you all, and we're going to get back to the conference, but I have to highlight this. Like on the 5th Sundays, you do things for the kids. On the 5th, when it's game time, you call it the 5th quarter.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have something for kids to do to stay out of the streets and stay out of trouble. So again, you all try to provide activities for kids, not just of your church, of the surrounding communities to come and enjoy and have a safe space to come. So just want to highlight that. They do give back a lot. So now we're going to get back on track and get back into the conference.
Oh yeah, about the registration. Since it's considered a seed, just look at it like this. We are fertile ground.
Absolutely.
The Lord will give it back to you in good measure.
Pressed down,
shaking together, and it'll run over. He'll cause people to give it to you. That's what his word says. He don't lie. So into good fertile ground is what that's how I looked at it. When they said the cost, I said, let me pay it now, because I'm going to get this back.
Okay.
I don't even know how but he shows out real bad when it comes to returning, making good on his promise. He ain't no joke.
And I'm sure there are many other people who can testify to that. By giving it wholeheartedly and without doubt, it's going to definitely come back to you.
God loves a cheerful giver.
Hey.
I want to say good morning to a few more people. Minister Sherry Curry, how you doing?
Hey, sis Curry, God bless.
Miss Hope Carter says,
Hey, Hope.
So Christy, it's her turn.
We're a very competitive church, so.
And another thing I want to highlight that Christy brought up, thank you. She said that you won't have a women's clothing closet. So all funds, well, most of the funds that come in, of course, you got to pay bills, but you do have other things within the church, like the women's closet. And was that also one of co-pastors' babies as well?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it absolutely was. And so the way the clothes closet works is when there are young ladies or people who are looking for a job and they need clothes to maybe go on an interview, or they need something to just help them dress apart, to look their very best. We have that set up. You can always call the church, 930-9569, 870-930-9569. During our business hours, Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 6. And just ask, just call and set up an appointment. Actually, Elder Lorinda Lockhart is now over that as well. And so, she assists in that effort. And so, we're always available. We're always trying to help people be
the best version of
themselves through Christ, because you can be the best version of yourself without
allegedly.
But listen, the best you is in Christ.
Come on.
Hey, I'm not here to preach. I'm just saying. The best you is in Christ. Stay with God.
God are good.
But no, seriously, that is absolutely available. Again, you can call the
or
office.
you just need clothes, period. It's not just so much for a job. If you need clothes, we'll clothe you.
So just meet us. Excuse me, that was my phone. If you need us, just call the office Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 6.
My lovely secretary will be glad to assist
Well,
you.
I heard you had a lovely secretary.
She goes by the name of Dinah.
Oh, man. I'm teasing. But no, seriously, call the office Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, 870-930-9569. We'll help you out.
All right. I want to say good morning to Elder Lorinda Lockhart.
Good morning.
Lolo.
Mm-hmm.
And Christy says, yes, it was. Is here to help women transition into the workforce.
Mm-hmm.
And Sherry says, good morning, ladies. We're moving forward in the spirit of excellence, love, and prosperity.
Yeah.
And good morning to Minister Patrick Bean.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, Brother Bean, God bless you.
All right, so
Tell him to come on and register. He and his wife.
Mm-hmm. Glad to have you.
Amen.
all right, so we discussed Friday night, which is April 26th, and it starts at 7 p.m. So then now let's move into Saturday. See on the flyer you have 2 speakers that are lined up. Now they both say 9 o'clock, so will they be back to back or will this be split section?
Well, we're gonna do back to back, and so we'll have a lunch. We'll be like a luncheon.
Okay.
And so when you register for the conference, you also register for Saturday.
Okay.
And so you'll get you have word. We'll feed you spiritually and physically.
Come on.
Right.
Hey, we'll feed you spiritually first, and then we'll have a lunch, and then we'll go from there. But our speakers for Saturday are absolutely amazing. Practical women of God.
Yes.
First Lady Carol Smith is known for just being practical. Just wisdom and being able to just kind of minister to you where you are.
Okay.
I see her as kind of like a business savvy kind of
Come on.
kind of like a business savvy spiritual leader, like giving you, that's why I keep using the word practical, like just practical ways.
Okay.
And just looking at things differently. So I'm very excited about her, and then
Ashley Johnson.
oh my gosh.
Minister Ashley Johnson.
Yeah.
Listen, that lady's no joke. She saved, and she saved for real.
Yeah.
She don't play about the word. She gonna come and give it, and it'll be life changing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's consistent.
I met Ashley, I know it's been probably 3 or 4 years ago when I was at Moselle's shop when she was way back on Southwest Drive. Anyway,
I remember that.
so I met her then, and like we just had a talk, one-on-one. I really enjoyed, speaking with her. And then I remember she started some Facebook series, and so got to see her some more, really operating in the Word and the Spirit. And so I kind of missed those.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
So if anyone has ever had the pleasure of hearing her speak, she's going to bring something awesome. And she's one of those she's not quiet, but she's, again, one of those that really teaches and brings it to you in a intelligent, calm, but exciting manner. If that makes it, calm and exciting don't really go together. But if you hear her speak, you'll get it.
Hey, Keisha.
She is amazing.
And Miss Elder Lorinda says, if you just want the brunch
I was just
on
about to say
Saturday,
that's
okay.
$15.
Okay, so if you can't make it on Friday, you just want to come on Saturday, you can pay just $15. And so that's going to start at 9 a.m.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so will the speakers technically be back to back? Okay. And so get the word, get the brunch, fellowship.
Ma'am. And the men of FOJ will actually be responsible for our food on Saturday. So
Okay.
I'm very they'll serve the women.
Now is Chef Javon gonna be doing
Now
that?
listen, Ringo B's gonna be in the place. I'm not sure if he'll be. I know he'll be there. I know he'll have his hand in the pot to kind of help. To kind of help support that effort and make sure everything is in place. But one thing that I kind of pride myself about Fullness of Joy, we have some wonderful cooks at Fullness as far as women go. but our men are just as excellent when it comes to throwing down in the kitchen. They put their little elbow in the food, and it just think you got a toe in your mouth or something. I don't know. It's always good. That's all I'm saying. The food is always excellent at Fullness and Joy. So I'm excited about the word, but I'm excited about a good lunch too. Let's just go and be real. Yeah, I'm excited about a good lunch.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. And so, Miss Christy says that I guess she still does her weekly Facebook Live. Well, I guess I've been missing in action. I had.
To my Ashley Jones.
Yes.
Yeah. She still. Her and her mama. Her and her friend, they be on there. Going in.
And want to say good morning to the one and only Bishop Adrian Rogers.
Hey, honey, my Bishop, the great Bishop. We love you, Bishop.
And this year mentioned there will be vendors as well.
Oh yeah.
So
you can come shop. You can come and have a good time. You can come we can make an experience.
Okay, so come on and support some local vendors.
Right.
I always try to encourage people to shop local because these people live in your community.
Right.
When you buy from them, they pour the money right back into the community. They sign their kids up for different programs that are in your community.
Right.
You know, so shop local, shop small. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
We're not commercial, so I can't tell you who to shop
That's
with,
right. That's right.
I do want to encourage you to shop local, shop small.
Right.
So, thank you for that. And Christy being funny.
What did she say about Dinah? Did she say something about
She
me?
said no toes, Dinah.
I didn't mean that in a literal sense. I just meant, you know how they say, you put your foot. She knew what you meant on. Let me clear that up for the people though.
Clear that up.
We're not putting toes in our food.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up discussion on talk about Sunday. What's going to happen on Sunday of this conference. So stay tuned to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
We'll be right.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
When conflict arises in your family, do you know how to fight fair? I'm Mark Merrill with today's Family Minute. Conflict tends to bring out the worst in people. They can all too easily become aggressive, insulting, and hurting, leaving wounds on their family members for a long time to come. So, how can you fight fair? Here are a few ways your family can fight fair. First, know when to take a break. When things start escalating, sometimes it's best to take a short break and walk away from the situation to calm down. Second, lower your defenses. This is a great way to diffuse intense emotions and avoid saying or doing things you'll later regret. Remember, your family first.
Want to connect with Mark on Facebook? You can at facebook.com/Mark Merrill.
Family Minute is made possible by the Kappa Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, a non-profit organization committed to service to all mankind. Kappa Nu Omega Alpha Kappa Alpha on Facebook and KNOMEGA1908.com.
Meineke of Jonesboro is now Starks Auto Service, a full-service auto repair and vehicle maintenance center offering engine and transmission repair, brake service, tires, oil changes, and more, performed by ASE certified mechanics. Starks Auto Service, 2813 South Caraway Road in Jonesboro, 870-204-7112. Starks Auto Service, Jonesboro.com.
Fullness of Joy Ministries is continuing the legacy of Elder Susan W. Rogers with the Empowering Women Conference. The 2019 Moving Forward Conference will be held at Fullness of Joy Ministries, 2120 Thorn Street on April 26th through the 28th. The speakers include Bishop Adrian Rogers on Friday, April 26th at 7 p.m., and First Lady Carol Smith and Minister Ashley Johnson Saturday, April 27th at 9 a.m. Sunday will host Apostle Berlinda Helms for the 11 a.m. service and First Lady Caretha Coleman that night at 7 p.m. More information about the Moving Forward Conference 2019 is available at mediafoj@gmail.com or 870-930-9569.
KLEK is starting a new fundraiser which will allow listeners to donate to KLEK while buying groceries. groceries. KLEK is a part of the Kroger Community Rewards fundraising program. When shoppers visit a participating Kroger and scan his or her Kroger Plus Shoppers card, a portion of the savings goes back to KLEK to help keep it on the air. Details on how to sign up for the program are available at KrogerCommunityRewards.com and at KLEKFM.org. This is a KLEK fundraiser.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All right, welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host, Kabila Jones, and my special guests today are Miss Dinah Marshall.
Hello.
And Miss Shanika Brandon.
Hello, dears.
And we are discussing the upcoming Susan W. Rogers Empowering Women's Conference.
Hey.
The theme for this year is moving forward. And so for those that may have missed the first part, can you just recap what the theme moving forward means to you all?
So moving forward is just us carrying out the vision that our First Lady left with us. One of the things I was sharing with Corbila and Shanika earlier was that, she spent her life just making sure that she wanted to make sure that we were whole, that we were able to function spiritually and in the natural. And so that's what the Women's Conference is about. Moving forward is, embracing her transition, but making sure that we continue to carry out her vision, what she set up for us, to be able to function and move forward in the things of God, to be whole, to be well, to just be able to move forward in that effort.
And you all have a generation of young ladies that are looking up to you.
Absolutely.
To to translate the message to them. That's not exactly how I want to say it, but basically to be that guiding light for them. Yes, a lot of them have parents that go to your church, and they have wonderful parents. However, I can tell you now, at 40-something, you can never have enough mentors in your life. So you all are providing that mentorship for those other young ladies along with their parents. And so you all are helping to, and then you are instilling in them what they need so they can reach back to generations to come. So.
Yes.
All right, so Elder Co-Pastor Susan Rogers left a wonderful legacy, and I hope everyone that has ever had an encounter with her truly values that encounter and they cherish and hold on to it. I met her way back in early 2000s, way back, and she's just always been a really kind, loving spirit. She allowed me to do some work through the job I had at the time. She allowed me to do a program with some mothers and daughters, and I will never forget that. I'll be forever grateful for that. And another time when I was doing some video blogging, she did an interview with me, and she was just so wonderful and just so calm and just like there's this peace about her that it's like sitting with a parent or a loved one, and they're just like a hug on a, I don't know, that's the best I can explain it.
Did you ever have one of her hugs? It was the absolute best.
Listen.
There's no hug like that.
Don't take me down.
We're going up.
Thank you. Moving forward. Thank you.
But I just want to share that I, what I remember of her, just really wonderful and warm and peaceful and kind, like, I don't know how else to put it. I mean, everyone who's ever had their own experience, it's kind of hard to put into words. It's just a feeling. So, okay, not going to start any waterworks.
Thank you. Y'all taking me down quick.
Okay, I want to say good morning to Miss Keandra Borders.
Hello, Finicky.
She says good morning, love, and Shanika.
Hey, Finicky Week.
She says hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
And then good morning to Keontae Moore. And
hey, Keontae.
Bishop says great job.
Hey, Bishop. Thank you. Here.
All right, so we talked about Friday, Saturday, Friday 7 o'clock, Saturday 9 a.m. And if you only want to come to the Saturday or only able to come to Saturday, you can pay $15 instead of $30 for the whole weekend.
Right.
And so now we're going to get into Sunday. Sunday starts at 11 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's your morning worship service.
After Sunday school at 9:30.
Yeah, because we are a Sunday school church.
Okay.
You hear that, Bishop?
Okay, so come on for Sunday school.
Yes.
And then the conference will start again at 11 a.m. during morning worship. So tell us who that speaker is. Apostle.
Go ahead.
Apostle Berlinda Helms.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Apostle Berlinda Helms. She is amazing to say the least.
Okay.
Very like I said about Lady Carol Smith, just very practical and calm, but very powerful.
Okay.
Powerful, anointed, honest.
Okay.
I think that's one of the themes for the weekend that I love the most is that our women are very honest and transparent. The women we have for speakers this year, and Bishop, of course, but Apostle Helms she's a powerhouse all by herself.
All by herself.
She walks tall in the things of God, and not to be just overly dramatic or overly
the truth
whatever,
is the truth.
but it is what it is. She walks tall, very tall in the things of
analytical
God. And so I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm very excited about her speaking on that Sunday morning. So put your feelings away and just come ready. Come ready. Get your tissue and just get your life. Bring your Bible and bring your notepad and your pencil so you can take notes.
The thing about the conference is the speakers are picked strategically. The conference oftentimes have served as a catalyst for a lot of people's deliverance and their freedom, because like we talked about last year, nobody is however they are just because.
Okay.
No way, no how, not ever. There's a reason behind it. Everyone has a childhood. Everybody has scars from childhood.
Absolutely.
I don't care how you look at it. If you were raised just like the Huxtables, they got issues too, is what I'm saying.
Everybody got something.
Everybody's got that something.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
when you come to the conference, come with your heart open and your mind open to receive what the Lord is trying to say to you at that time. And if you let the word work on you, it'll work.
Yes, ma'am.
We give you practical examples, like Dinah says, practical things as to how you walk out the rest of the deliverance. Like I said, it's a catalyst. That's only the beginning.
That's right.
Yeah, you come and they're gonna pray for you and they're gonna encourage you. Now, after that, it's some work you gotta do too.
Absolutely.
And that goes along with having a good church home. Fullness is one of the best.
Whoop.
However,
2124
as long as they're teaching Jesus, I'm all right with any of them. But you get into a church home and then you get rooted, and they'll teach you how to walk out this thing called life, living in holiness. You understand?
Absolutely.
But the conference can be a catalyst to your deliverance, your healing, or a catalyst to your walk with Christ, period. If you're not walking with him currently, come on. We'll teach you how.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. All right, we have some more comments. Let me scroll back up. All right, so Missy Toya says that's the effect her hugs had on you.
Yeah.
She said the hashtag tears flow instantly.
Right.
Yeah. Bishop says that's right. We are a Sunday school church. Missy Toya. Okay. Toya said that's the effect she has on you, automatic tears, because the love was so pure and real.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was genuine.
And then Christy says Apostle is a very strong woman of God with the truth of God wording her mouth.
That's right.
She's anointed for deliverance.
That's right.
All right. So, yes, thank you all for those comments. And so you heard it here. If you want some real powerful word, that's something that's going to help change your life, or change your life. You need to go out to this conference and get
come up to revival. That's what it is.
Revival.
Really,
okay.
It's really revival.
All right. So come on out and be blessed by these women of God and the word they have to bring. All right. So again, that was 11 o'clock on Sunday, and then you will follow up at 7 p.m., which is that typically your evening service?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you have First Lady Caritha Coleman. All right, so tell us more about her.
So, First Lady Caritha Coleman, she's a mighty woman of God as well. I enjoy her. She kind of has a First Lady spirit. She's very kind and compassionate.
Right.
Okay. Very easygoing, but it doesn't stop her from giving you the word. It's kind of like, you know how somebody can tell you something and you're like, and then you think like, wait a minute. And but it's all what you need. It's all in love, and it's all in helping you, like Shanika just so graciously said, you know, helping us walk out our deliverance, the areas of our lives that we need to move forward in. First Lady Coleman is also a powerhouse singer.
Woo!
Man, she is
played the
anointed.
organ. She does it all.
I mean, she just got the oil. I'm surprised she can walk without falling.
Listen,
I'm teasing. But no, she has the oil of God on her, and so I'm very excited about that.
Right.
About her coming Sunday night.
It's gonna be good. That's our deliverance service anyway.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right. So again, just to recap for those that may have missed, Friday night we'll start off with at 7 p.m. with Bishop Adrian Rogers, setting the tone and the atmosphere for the rest of the weekend. Saturday morning, starting at 9 a.m., will be First Lady Carol Smith and Minister Ashley Johnson. Come on and get your spirit fed and your belly fed as well.
Thank you.
All right. And then Sunday will start at 11 a.m., which is after Sunday school. So come after Sunday school.
Sunday school church now.
With Apostle Berlinda Helms. And then wrapping up will be at 7 p.m., First Lady Caritha Coleman. Right. And again, this is the Moving Forward Susan W. Rogers Empowering Women's Conference at Fullness of Joy Ministries. And give us that address one more time.
2120 Thorn Street in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
And then the registration fee is $30. Where can people go to register?
So you can actually register through Cash App.
Okay.
And so on the line where it says, the Cash App, the Cash App tag is of course the $.
Okay.
And then it's Fullness of Joy. Let me make sure. Shanika's gonna pull it up.
Okay.
And when she pulls it up, then I'll say it again. But in the line where it says 4, you would put EWC, Empowering Women's Conference.
All right.
You gotta say it for us, Shanika.
Yes, it's the $, Fullness of Joy, no spaces.
No spaces. Okay. So it's the $, Fullness of Joy. That's how you can pay. We are also,
and you'll see our logo. It's blue and gold.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's how you'll know it's us. Look for the logo, Fullness of Joy. You can also come by the office. Like I said, I'm there Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. So you can also come by the office. We also have available PayPal. Okay. And then it's just Fullness of Joy Men, Fullness of, and then Joy, and then Men. So M-I-N. So you can also pay through Cash App, PayPal. You can come by the office to see us, or you can just show up at the conference on Friday and register there.
Right, you can swipe your debit or credit card.
Absolutely.
And you can give us a good check.
Yes, okay. We do take a good check.
Just to be clear.
Because we operate in integrity. Amen.
Oh, back to the youth weekend. I mean, Youth Sunday. This year, it's going to be included with our Impact, and it will be held in June, and it'll culminate, I guess that's how you said it, yeah, on the 5th Sunday in June, and it's going to be explosive, and the youth in Y Crew are releasing their second prayer culture CD. It's just a CD of prayers. Put it on it and go in. It was,
Volume 1 was
First Lady on Volume 1. You can still buy you one. First of all.
Yeah. Wow. Number 1, that's all I have to say. She was there. She prayed. But so yeah. That I was gonna say that the Volume 1 was amazing. And so I'm very excited and looking forward to Volume 2. So what they did with the CD was they just took a really nice beat,
like what we got playing in the background.
Okay.
Some music.
Yeah, but it's more of a kind of like
spiritual?
No, it's not spiritual at all.
Okay,
it's like I would say a tight beat, like boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Boom, boom. Of course, that's not one of the tracks. That is not one of the tracks. Don't quote me on that.
What was it again? Phyllis said no. Don't do it again.
No, we're not gonna do it again. No. But they took a tight track and then they put a prayer to it. So I love to listen to it when I'm driving down the street. Actually, I was at getting my mom in the car one day, and one of the nurses said, "Is this your grandmother?" I was like, "No, it's my mom." And it's like, "Wow, you're listening to rap music while you're putting your mom in the car?" I said, "Actually, if you listen to the words, it's a prayer." And they were like, "Oh my goodness."
Hey, you gotta go out and compel them to come.
And they sat and they listened to the song not the song. They listened to the prayer while I put mom in the car. And
ministry.
So it was a ministry opportunity because they thought I was listening to some type of rap song, and it was prayer. So
talking to the Father.
Talking to the Father.
Hallelujah.
Perfect. We got some more comments. This come up again. Come on. Okay. Well, wait. No. Okay. Sorry, my screen. Doing something wonky over here. Okay, so let's get back. Okay. Miss Christy says, Apostle. Okay, I read that one.
And then the next one was she's a bad lady, I think.
Yes. Okay. I hate this mouse.
It's okay.
Okay. Lady Coleman is so eloquent of speech,
yes,
and
ma'am.
as a songbird, she is tempered with so much wisdom and grace.
Yes,
who's saying all of this?
Christy.
It's Christy. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Christy. And then and First Lady Coleman has a singing voice that is anointed, powerful, and smooth as silk.
Yes, ma'am.
And then
smooth as silk. Wow, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. She does.
And so Christy's like, the beat is kind of like a contemporary urban.
Yeah.
And then she laughed and she's saying tight. Oh, that's Victoria laughing at you. So, but you
old beatbox. You don't even know it.
But y'all get the point. It's a nice beat to a very powerful prayer. So is it one prayer or is it a compilation?
I think we have 14 tracks on that first.
Oh, wow.
And so 14 people spent some time with God, and they wrote out a prayer and they put it to the beat. Or they prayed. And some people didn't, actually, that's not the total truth. Some people didn't even write their prayer. They got the beat and they just went for it.
Wow.
It's true. That is the truth. They heard their beat and they just went for it.
All right, so support I call them babies because I'm older to be half their mama. So support the babies in their efforts, in their walk with God. I mean, anything that they're doing that's positive, we definitely want to support them and encourage them to continue on, because it's easy for kids of that age, no matter how strong of a platform or root they have, just the world has a way of trying to get at our kids, and so we don't need any gaps for the enemy to come in and get at them. So support the babies, continue to wrap them in love and encouragement, and so they'll have that strength to keep going in the right direction and not be swayed by whatever life has to throw at them.
Right.
Lord. So, and then you said they're working on number 2?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. And I think Sister Christy said that the second volume will be released in June, the 5th Sunday in June at our culminating service for our youth weekend.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So please keep us up to date on when that is, and we'll make sure to now help announce it. And definitely any other events that you all have coming up, let us know what you have going on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So again, this is the Moving Forward Susan W. Rogers Empowering Women's Conference, and want to stress again, not just for the women. Men can come on out too.
Absolutely. Please register.
Y'all got some goodies for the men.
Yes, ma'am.
They got good stuff this year. I saw them.
All right. So when you register, you get a chance to get into the drawing. Now, is it only one per person type deal, or are there other ways to enter the drawing more than once?
Well, I think I think once you register, so like when you register, of course, they'll just have a drawing. Okay. And so once you win, that's it. Now we have several prizes that will come with that. Okay. But, you know, you register, your name goes into the drawing. And you just pull and you win. And once you win, you won. Congratulations.
Okay, so you don't give it one chance.
And so that means that when you register, you need to be present at all services. Friday night, Saturday morning. Don't think to yourself, I go Friday and Sunday. No.
You just
Because
never
if
know.
you don't come Saturday,
you're doing yourself a disservice.
You're doing yourself a disservice. You'll miss the drawing. You'll miss the physical food. Yeah. But more importantly, you'll miss the spiritual food that we have for you. So don't cheat yourself and miss a service.
Treat yourself.
Don't cheat yourself.
Just treat yourself.
Hey,
look, y'all.
We've been rapping all our life.
We poets and didn't know it.
Y'all couldn't. That's all right. Y'all got my Monday hyped up. I needed this. All right, so we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up our discussion and talk about some of the things that are happening at Fullness of Joy Ministry. So stay tuned and we'll be right back after these announcements.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
We're back with Money Matters. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. If you're like most people, you probably have debt. But how do you know when debt is spiraling out of control? And when is it time to get help? Debtors Anonymous, an organization that helps consumers struggling with debt, lists the following signs that you might have a serious problem with debt. You're unclear about your financial situation. You don't know your account balances, monthly expenses, loan interest rates, fees, fines, or contractual obligations. You have poor savings habits. You don't plan for taxes, retirement, or other non-recurring but predictable items, and then you feel surprised when they come due. You have a kind of a live for today, don't worry about tomorrow attitude. If any of these describe you, get help. Join a debt support group consisting of members who have a common goal of eliminating debt. Go to debtorsanonymous.org to learn more and find a DA meeting group in your area. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. for Money Matters, a product of American Urban Radio Networks.
Money Matters is made possible by the Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, a nonprofit organization focused on joy in our sisterhood, power in our voice, and service in our hearts. www.jonesboroalumnidst.org.
Money Matters is brought to you by Bancorp South, offering checking, savings, loans, credit cards, and wealth management. 5 locations in Jonesboro to serve you. www.bancorpsouth.com or 870-972-9800.
Help keep KLEK on the air. Give now during our spring fund drive. We are seeking 100 donors to give at least $20 per month, but we are happy with any gift, large or small. Come by our studio at 1411 Franklin Street in Jonesboro. Call us at 870-277-1080 or visit our website, klekfm.org, or you can use Cash App, $KLEKFM, or text KLEK1. Send it to 44321.
KLEK thanks CJ Pepper and the staff of Life Strategies Counseling Incorporated for helping people through hard times in life such as depression, family issues, stress, abuse, and more. They offer counseling and therapy for all ages, individuals, families, and groups. They are located at 1217 Stone Street. Phone number 1-866-972-1268 or online at lscihelp.com.
Mrs. Polly's Motivational Barbecue, CAB, located 2908 South Caraway in Jonesboro in the parking lot of Teletech. Mrs. Polly's Motivational Barbecue offers barbecue pork sandwiches, barbecue chicken, Philly cheesesteaks, nachos, and more for carry-out or catering at special events. Open Wednesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Details at 870-243-8747 or Mrs. Polly's Motivational Barbecue CAB on Facebook.
The Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated was established on January 1st, 1977, originally serving Blytheville, Arkansas, and now serving Jonesboro, Blytheville, Osceola, Marion, and West Memphis, Arkansas. Today, the chapter continues to make an impact by focusing on Alpha's national community outreach initiatives such as My Brother's Keeper, A Voteless People is a Hopeless People, Go to High School, Go to College, Project Alpha, Boy Scouts, and the March of Dimes. The Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is committed to Alpha's mission of developing leaders, promoting brotherhood and academic excellence, while providing service and advocacy to the community. More information about the Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is available at MOL Alphas on Facebook or via email at molalphas@gmail.com.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
Welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. My special guests today are members of Fullness of Joy Ministries, Miss Dinah Marshall and Miss Shanika Brandon. Hello, and we have been discussing the upcoming Moving Forward Susan W. Rogers Empowering Women's Conference. It's starting April 26th through April 28th, and there is a lineup of dynamic speakers. Bishop Adrian Rogers will kick off Friday night at 7 p.m. Saturday will start at 9 a.m. and then Sunday will start at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. So you don't want to miss out. Please register for the event, $30. And you can register the day of. Right. And you can do Cash App, PayPal, or you can do go to the church and pay the secretary. And she'll be happy to take care of you. Tuesday through Friday, though, from 8 to 6. 8 to 6? 8:30 to 6. All right. So any final words for those who may be just tuning in, wherever they are in their car at work, but any final words, any encouraging words, anything about the conference you want to stress to the people?
Come and be a part. Come be blessed. It's going to be wonderful. And you'll experience the fullness of joy.
All right. And I want to stress this. Come and fellowship with other people you may not get to fellowship with on a regular basis. Come and get to meet somebody new, different. Share in the word with other like-minded, like-spirit people. Right. You never know what you're going to walk away with. The times that I have been able to go to various events, you go in. If you go in with a receptive mind and heart, you leave with so much more than what you expect. You shed a lot of tears, and you release some burdens, and chains are broken, and things just happen. So if you are in need of something in your life spiritually, as they've said all through the interview, come out and be blessed by these wonderful women and men that are going to be speaking and presenting. Will there be any singing, will the Fullness of Joy music department produce?
Oh yeah, they'll be live and in full effect.
All right. And then
I think Friday night, the mod team will be in the places. Divine Imagery mod team will be performing that evening. So I'm excited about that. They always find a way to give us something new and innovative and exciting and thought-provoking. It's crazy because it's mom, so no
but
words.
It can change your perspective.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is amazing. So go out and be blessed. And so tell us some more things that are happening, outside from the conference. You all have service and different activities throughout the week at Fullness of Joy. So tell people who are looking for somewhere to go, what do you have to offer? What day of the week do you have what on?
Well, Wednesday night we have Bible study, and prayer starts at 6:45. Bible study starts at 7. Okay. And we're normally out around 8:30, so it's not much time. Okay. Come and get what you need.
And so the way our church is set up, of course, during Bible study, the adults are in the sanctuary. Okay. And then we have a total youth church, so our youth actually carry their own Wednesday night Bible study. They have prayer. they have praise and worship, and then they have Bible study, and then we'll all come back together about 8:10ish, and we'll end the night together. We'll give tithe and offering, and then we'll go home.
That's
awesome. And that's the same thing for Children's Church. Children's Church carry their own service on Wednesday night, and then of course we have nursery, so adults don't feel pressure to try to sit in Bible study and learn with your children sitting next to you asking for a piece of candy.
Baby, they gonna ask.
That we have designated areas to send them to where they can learn and they can grow and they can be developed. Also ACEs, so we have main church in the sanctuary for Bible study, and then we'll have I'll just go down, we'll have youth. The youth go to their service. Then we have something called ACES, and ACES is the middle age, so they're not quite children's church. Right. Maybe 11. I think it starts at 10 or 11.
Okay.
And so 10. So from 10 to maybe 12, and they'll be in ACES, and then you'll go down. So then you have children's church, and then you have the nursery. So everybody carries their own service on Wednesday. And of course, we have people who love God and teach them and make sure that they're growing and learning as well. So,
ministry for every stage.
Ministry for literally ministry for every stage of your life and fullness of joy. And that's just on Wednesday. So
that's awesome. And so then tell us about Sunday service, like Sunday school service, and what are the time frames outside of special events? What are your normal times?
So Sunday school, we are a Sunday school church, and so Sunday school begins at 9:30 a.m. And it's the same. It's almost so we have a women's class, and we do a men's class, and then we have a youth class. And of course, then we have children. Then of course we have children's church and nursery for Sunday school. So we do that for Sunday school, and then our services. Then our services start at 11 a.m.
Right.
And so then we take a break, go home, eat, get
good old Sunday nap.
Oh, those Sunday after church naps. They are the best. But then with that, I almost got caught up there. There's a blessing in the church nap. After church nap, there's a blessing. So after that, at 7 p.m., we'll have our Sunday night service, which is absolutely the best. Praise and testimony service. Never disappoints. It's always on point. It never disappoints. So
it's amazing. And Christy mentioned that you all feed. Okay, let me go back up. Okay, you feed the children every Wednesday night. All the children. And then she said National Day of Prayer is coming up. Thursday, May 2nd. And so you all do like the drive-through version.
Our drive-through prayer is always amazing, and it's so simple. Like you literally, I think it's Thorn Street is the street in front of the church, and Clark Street is the street that's behind the church, and then the street that makes the curve.
Nettleton.
Is that Nettleton that makes the curve? And so we're out there. We're on Thorn Street. We're on Clark Street, and we're in that curve. And it's so simple. You just stop.
Yeah.
And we say, "Can we pray for you?" And you let us pray. People have come through that have not believed in God, and we've allowed us to pray for them. People have come and given their heart to the Lord through our 60-second prayer.
Yeah.
People have come and just needed someone to literally pray for them. And we just do a simple prayer, and we have some literature that we pass out to give them, so they have something with them when they walk away. 60 seconds, man, and that's it. And it's amazing. God moves. He meets us every single year, and we're thankful for that.
All right. Well, thank you. And Chrissy also mentions June 4th through the 7th, Impact Fellowship Worship. And BT Groove, who's one of our DJs here, he's like, I feel you on those after church naps. They feed my soul.
Yes.
Y'all put a word. Oh, Lord. Well, I can't thank you all enough for being here and joining us today.
Yeah.
Thank you for everyone that's checked in our live feed and who's listening out there wherever you are. Hope you if you're driving, you're not texting.
Right. Be careful.
But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting Community Conversations and KLEK. Everyone have a great and blessed day.
See you at EWC 2019.
Thank you for listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues.